Hi, I'm Agustín,
And I am Alberto.
and we are going to talk about how Germany invades Czechoslovakia.
And in the first part of the video, we will show how we found the news in the newspaper.
And in the second part, we will talk about several of the events about the invasion of Germany. Let's start introducing, and we go with the video.
We have first Googled the British newspaper archive page. Once inside the page, we go to Advanced Search. That will help us to find more easily the news we are looking for. In keywords, we put Germany and the invasion of Czechoslovakia. After we have selected that, it looks for the exact word. Later, we put the date that we need. First, in the publication date, we put 1939 and 1939.
Once search, we get the newspapers with the filters we have put. There are many newspapers, so you will have to search until you find the one you need. In our case, it didn't take long to find the one we need. You can see it now in the screen. Once we find the newspaper, it will ask us to log in into view and download the newspaper. This step doesn't take long because we had an account created before. Finally, you have the newspaper at your disposal, and you can do whatever you want with it. We read it and finally download it. In 1938, Adolf Hitler used the demands of German population to the Czechoslovakian leaders to deliver Sudeten territory to Germany. The leaders of Czechoslovakia had the alliance of France and Britain to resist Hitler's pressure. However, French and British were unwilling to start a war on this issue and decided to accept Hitler's claims in Munich in September 1938. Abandoned diplomatically, President Edward Benz yielded to German demands. Other parts of Czechoslovakia were then claimed by Hungary and Poland.
Under pressure from Adolf Hitler and faced with the threat of an invasion of Hungary, the pro-German Slovak leaders declared independence in March 1939. The Germans occupied the remaining territory of the disintegrated Republic of Czechoslovakia and constituted the Protectorate of Bohemia, Moravia in March 1939. Hitler's pretext was the supposed needs suffered by the German populations that inhabited the border regions with Czechoslovakia in the north and west, collectively known as the Sudeten.
The criticism, Sudeten crisis, was one of the relevant events that marked the path of war. The Sudeten formed a mountain range located in Central Europe, between the regions of Bohemia and Silesia. Before the conflict, a population of German origin, the Sudeten, settled there, which in 1938 belonged to Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia was born as a state in 1918 following the dissolution and disintegration of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, one of the powers defeated in the First World War. It constitutes a democratic, industrialized and developed state, but we hit down the serious problem of an ethnic nature. Being of such majority, it had diverse minorities, mainly Germans, Slovaks, Hungarians, and Ruthenians.
After the defeats of Italy by Germany in World War II, the Sudeten returned to be part of Czechoslovakia, and the population of German origin was massively expelled.
After the war, the Potsdam Conference in 1945 determined the departure of the German population from the Sudeten, returned to Czechoslovakia, which meant the departure of the vast majority of this population.